Have you ever wondered about the man known as José, the earthly father of Jesus? José, a figure often shrouded in mystery, is seldom highlighted in biblical narratives, yet his role in the life of Jesus is undeniable. Numerous questions surround this enigmatic figure. What was his lineage? Was he, as tradition suggests, a simple carpenter by trade? And how did he navigate the extraordinary task of raising a child he knew to be the Messiah? Though the Bible offers few details about José, his occupation as a carpenter is widely accepted. This humble profession shaped the early years of Jesus, teaching him the values of hard work and integrity. And as for José's lineage, many believe he descended from King David, further adding to the intrigue of his story. Despite his limited presence in religious texts, José's influence on Jesus' life cannot be underestimated. José's early life is shrouded in mystery, with few details available. Yet every story has its roots, every life its origin, and José was no exception. Born into the lineage of the house of David, José was part of a lineage that stretched back centuries, a lineage steeped in faith and prophecy. The house of David was a significant lineage in Jewish culture, a lineage that was linked directly to the Messiah. So in a sense, José was born into a heritage of expectation, a lineage looking forward to a promise yet to be fulfilled. He was a part of something much bigger than himself, a grand narrative that would one day culminate in the birth of Jesus. José's life unfolded in the humble town of Nazareth, a small, seemingly insignificant place on the fringes of the Roman Empire. Nazareth was off the beaten path, far from the hustle and bustle of Jerusalem. Yet it was here that José grew up, learned, and lived. It was here that he would meet Mary, and it was here that the angel Gabriel would visit them with a message that would change their lives forever. Occupationally, José was a carpenter, a profession that required skill, patience, and a keen eye for detail. His hands were accustomed to the feel of wood, the weight of a hammer, the precision of a chisel. As a carpenter, José would have been well respected within his community, a man known for his work ethic and his ability to create. Perhaps it was this hands-on practical nature that made him such a fitting guardian for Jesus. In the grand tapestry of history, José's early life may seem insignificant, a mere footnote in the grand narrative. Yet his lineage from the house of David, his life in Nazareth, and his occupation as a carpenter were all pieces of the puzzle that made up his identity, pieces that would play a significant role in the story to come. Little is known about José's early life, but his lineage and occupation played a significant role in shaping his identity. José's betrothal to Mary, the mother of Jesus, is a significant event in his life. This is not just a marriage proposal, but a commitment steeped in tradition and sacred promises, a binding contract that was more than just a casual agreement. In a world where marriages were often arranged, betrothal was a serious commitment. It was during this period that José was faced with a situation that would test his faith and character. Mary, his betrothed, was with child, and he knew the child was not his. This unexpected news could have led to public disgrace, even severe punishment for Mary. But José was a righteous man, a man of compassion and deep faith. He didn't react with anger or seek revenge. Instead, he chose to handle the situation privately, planning to divorce Mary quietly to spare her from public humiliation. But then, he had a divine encounter, an angelic visitation in a dream, reassuring him that the child Mary was carrying was conceived through the Holy Spirit. This revelation changed everything. José chose to believe, to trust in God's plan, and he took Mary as his wife. He accepted the child as his own, a stepfather to the Son of God. His actions during this challenging time reveal a man who was not only honorable but also full of faith. José's betrothal to Mary and his subsequent actions reveal a man of great faith and kindness. José's role as the earthly father of Jesus is perhaps his most known aspect. A father figure, a mentor, and a teacher, José's influence on Jesus' upbringing was significant. His teachings and shared carpentry trade with Jesus shaped the early years of Jesus' life, setting a foundation for his later ministry. José, a carpenter by trade, passed on this skill to Jesus. Carpentry is not merely an occupation, it involves precision, patience, and creativity, teaching one to respect the materials they work with and appreciate the beauty of creation. It's a craft that requires a steady hand, a keen eye, and a patient spirit. These qualities, likely nurtured in the carpentry shop, were evident in Jesus' later life and teachings. Despite his profound influence, José is a figure who remains mostly in the background of the gospel narratives. We find him in the early chapters of Matthew and Luke during the nativity stories. He is there, leading the way to Bethlehem, providing a home in Egypt and later settling in Nazareth. We see him again when Jesus, at 12 years old, is found in the temple, astounding scholars with his wisdom. However, after these few glimpses into José's life, he fades from the narrative, leaving Jesus to step into his public ministry. Despite this, the values José instilled in Jesus, the lessons taught in the carpentry shop, and the love of a father for his son undoubtedly influenced Jesus' teachings and his compassionate approach towards humanity. José's quiet strength, his unwavering faith in God's plan, and his humble acceptance of his role as Jesus' earthly father make him a figure of great respect. His life serves as a testament to the power of a humble, faithful life in shaping the character of those around us. José's influence on Jesus' life, though seldom highlighted, is undeniable. His role as a father, a teacher, and a mentor was instrumental in molding the man who would become a beacon of hope and love for generations to come. Although José's presence in biblical texts is limited, his legacy continues to inspire many. His story stands as a testament to the power of faith and righteousness, qualities that transcend cultural and religious boundaries. In many societies, José is revered as a paragon of humility and devotion. From the quiet towns of Latin America, where he is celebrated annually in vibrant festivals, to the peaceful monasteries of Eastern Europe, where his iconography adorns the walls, José's influence is widespread. His humble demeanor and unwavering faith have made him a beacon of inspiration for countless people, regardless of their religious affiliation. The qualities José embodied, faith, righteousness, and humility, are universal virtues respected and admired across the globe. These are not simply religious ideals, but principles that guide our daily interactions and decisions. They remind us of the importance of believing in something greater than ourselves, of adhering to a moral code, and of treating others with kindness and respect. José's legacy is not confined to the pages of a sacred text or the walls of a church. It lives on in the hearts and minds of those he continues to inspire. His story is a reminder that even in the face of uncertainty and adversity, one can remain steadfast in their beliefs and maintain their integrity. José's life may be shrouded in mystery, but his legacy of faith and humility endures. It's a legacy that transcends time and culture, a testament to the enduring power of faith, righteousness, and humility. Despite the mystery surrounding José, the glimpses we have of him reveal a man of remarkable faith and character. This humble carpenter from Nazareth, thrust into an extraordinary role as the earthly father of Jesus, navigated his life with unwavering devotion and steadfastness. Let's take a moment to summarize the key points of his life and work. Born into the line of King David, José's early life was likely that of a typical Jewish boy of his time. His betrothal to Mary presented the first of many tests of his faith. When he discovered Mary was pregnant, despite their betrothal, José chose compassion over tradition, deciding to quietly break the engagement. However, a divine message in a dream convinced him to stand by Mary, a decision that demonstrated his deep faith and courage. As the father of Jesus, José's role was pivotal. He provided for his family as a carpenter, a trade he passed on to Jesus. He led his family through perilous times, fleeing to Egypt to protect his young son from King Herod's slaughter of the innocents. His protective nature, bravery, and trust in divine guidance shone through these trials. José's influence didn't end with his earthly life. His legacy continues to shape religious and cultural perspectives. As a model of fatherhood and a patron of workers, he is revered in Catholicism and respected in Protestant traditions. His life is a testament to the virtues of faith, obedience, and compassion, values that transcend religious boundaries. Despite the limited references to him in the New Testament, the impact of José's life is profound. His quiet strength, humility, and unwavering faith in the face of adversity offer timeless lessons. He is a testament to the extraordinary power of an ordinary life lived with devotion and integrity. José, the earthly father of Jesus, remains an enigma, but his life and legacy continue to inspire and intrigue us. His story invites us to ponder the mystery and marvel at the man, a humble carpenter who found himself at the heart of a divine plan.